Hey guys, it's DarudeLeafStorm here, and I'm here with week 2 of the IBL. And this week, guys, we have a challenge ahead of us. We are facing GoldoaDragon. Now, if you don't know who GoldoaDragon is, he competed in the GBA. I think it was it the D-League or was it the actual GBA? I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was the D-League though. But anyway, we are facing him, and I am pretty scared, I'm not gonna lie, because he's clearly a good battler. Yes, it was a D-League. Cool. But yeah, he is a really good battler, and I'm petrified. So let's do it. The team we are bringing this week is Megacham, that works too. Megacham, Zapdos, Scolipede, which is an interesting Scolipede set. We got Alicia Keys. Key, which actually is Alicia Stan, like Alicia Keys Stan. Then we got Palosan, and we've got Simi Sage this week. Yeet, dab, dab, eat, eat. Okay, so let's see how we're doing. Cofagrigus is scary, but other than that, it doesn't have great switch-ins to Metacham, which I enjoy, and I think Cofagrigus has to come. It does. Primarina also comes. Primarina is actually really scary for me to deal with, but I feel like I can do it. So anyway, it didn't bring Jirachi, which is cool. I'm glad to not see Jirachi, but we do see Rotom Heat, which is another one I really expected. Primarina, Terrakion, Cofagrigus, which had to come because it's only switching to Megacham, Mega Ult, and Miltank. Okay, cool. So Miltank's going to be his rock set for this game, which makes me think that Terrakion's going to be like Scarfed or something. I think Scarfed, because he's not Z-Terrakion. So I feel like Scarf just makes sense, because his Z uses are Rotom and Primarina. I could see Rotom being Inferno Overdrive this game 1,000,000%. But I think my lead is just the same as I planned for, being Scolipede. So I'm just going to lead with it. See how we go. But yeah, guys, I'm really nervous for this match. Like I said, Goldoa is a really scary opponent to face. Like, I really don't want to face him. But we're going to have to, and here we go. IBL week 2. Especially week 2 as well. Like, we just got our confidence out of week 1. 5-0 win. And it could potentially, like, our winning streak could come to an end this early. But let's see. We'll try our hardest, of course, against Goldoa. As he's going to lead with Ewan, which is his Rotom Heat. Okay, cool. I don't mind this that much, as I can protect first turn and then proceed to go for a substitute. So, yeah, this is cool. I think I am just going to reveal the protect turn 1. I feel like I have no drawbacks to going for protect. I'm already feeling the nerves, guys. I really am. Like, my breathing's gone really quick. Pretty scary stuff. But yeah, I understand the Rotom lead. It makes a lot of sense versus me, since I have nothing for Rotom. So let's do some calcs versus Rotom Heat. If we're protecting, how much does Inferno Overdrive do to us? What? Huh? Although only possible while hacking, seems fully damaged to... What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, why is my, hold on. My thing's bugging. There we go, it should be better now. Sorry about that, guys. It's like giving me the damage of overheat, but like, as if I wasn't protecting, but I put the protect thing on. So, interesting. But we are going to protect. And we're going to get our speed boost up. And I am obviously just going to sub this turn. Now I just want to calc. -2 Rotom without the protect. He's at -6, he's still breaking my sub. So, I think I do need to swap out early. So that's an overheat. It's also possible that he can miss an overheat, remember, guys. But I don't want to lose too much health on my Scolipede so early. Actually, that's if he's modest max special attack. If he's no special attack, timid. Looks like he's still breaking my sub just about, which is cool. That's fine. I think, honestly, my play here is to just baton pass out into Zapdos. I'm literally shaking, guys. Let's baton pass out into Zapdos. That's Phantombass. So now he knows 3 of my moves, which is cool. I'm fine with that. Because I'm going to BP out into my Zapdos. Because, I mean, this is what my Scoliped's here for. It's here to just baton pass through things. So I am going to get my Zapdos in now. As he does go for another overheat. He does miss, which is kind of unfortunate. I kind of wanted him to hit that. Although Zapdos should be able to just, like, eat any hit that is Rotom wants to go for. Hold on, I need to clear my custom sets. Sorry, guys. And then I need to import them again. So we got Zapdos. Imagine Dragons. Versus Rotom. Heat. If he's a special attacker. Level 50. -2. Nothing should break my sub apart from overheat. So I'm going to go for another sub. See what he wants to bring in. If he brings in Miltank, I think I can honestly beat that 1v1. I don't think Body Slam would break my sub. As he does actually stay in. Probably goes for a Volt Switch, which is fine. He goes for another overheat. Okay, cool. Let's see. Is this going to break my sub? So it looks like he is offensively based. Unless Rotom, which honestly does not surprise me, guys. Like, I really expected offensive Rotom. I feel like it just makes a lot of sense versus me. But right now we've wasted 3 overheat. Actually, 4 overheats. We've wasted 4 overheats so far. Which is really nice. Because once his Rotom's out of overheats, it can't touch Palossand unless he goes for Trick. So, that's all cool. Alright. But yeah, I feel like I could beat Miltank one-on-one. I mean, let's just count how much Body Slam's doing. It's like, it can potentially break my sub. Like, it's a very low roll to break my sub. Like, it's 21%, 21 to 25.8. So that's not a very high roll. In reality, I should have put, like, literally 4 defense EVs in, and that guaranteed wouldn't have broken my sub. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not too worried about the Miltank, in all honesty. Like, it's annoying because of rocks, but that's about it. So he's finally going to withdraw that Rotom and go out into the Altaria. I'll take this because I get to sub up, and then I proceed to go for a Toxic, which is perfect for me. I'm happy with this. Very, very happy. Because I can start whittling this Altaria down. Maybe Heal Bell Altaria, but I really don't care about that. He also may just be special and go for a Hyper Voice. However, I am Spadef Zapdos, so... And plus I got the +2 speed, so... I outspeed this Altaria, most definitely. And I can live the Hyper Voice, and then proceed to go for Roost, and start Roostalling this thing. So right now in the early game, we're looking pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with the way it's gone so far. I'm not saying anything yet, though. But we do connect the Toxic, which is really nice. And we are going to start whittling this Altaria down. So here, I'm expecting to see a Hyper Voice since he went hard out into this. See a Body Slam, actually. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So he's Body Slam Altaria. So he may be a bit more of a defensive Altaria. Looking at that, since he is Body Slam. But I'll just calc real quick. And see if, like, Body Slam and Heal Bell are compatible together. Just as, like... Because sometimes, you know, moves aren't really compatible together. They are compatible, so that makes me think that he is a bit more of a defensive Altaria. I think I am just going to go for another sub. I feel like I have no reason not to go for another sub right here. Because I feel like if he's Body Slam, he's definitely not... What's that move called? Hyper Voice. So, yeah, and the good thing about the Zapdos set as well is if I'm at full HP, I actually can stall out Terrakion if he's got Stone Edge, since obviously Stone Edge has 8 PP, pressure doubles the amount of PP loss. You can get 4 subs, no, you can, I think you can get 4 subs up from full HP. I'm pretty sure that's right. You can get 4 subs up from full HP, and yeah, that's 4 Stone Edges, which doubles to 8, so Tracheon loses all of his Stone Edges. So he's just going to go for a Dragon Dance. I don't necessarily blame him. But at the same time, I've got +2 speed, he's only got the +1. So I still outstall this Altaria right now. And Altaria is a huge threat to my team. So if I can get rid of this, that will be really, really nice for me. So let's just go for a Roost, as I am speed invested on my Zapdos. I'm just to outspeed, max speed, Timid, Rotom, Heat. So I'm going to go for the Roost. He has seen 3 of my moves so far, which is fine. I really don't mind. He's probably going to go for a Body Slam right here. Just goes for another Dragon Dance. That's cool. I'm pretty sure I outspeed... Well, I outspeed Adam and Altaria. Does that mean I outspeed Jolly Altaria? So let me double check this, guys. He's 140. I think I crept Timid Rotom. Yeah, I outspeed Jolly Altaria. So right here, guys, I can just proceed to go for a Discharge, get some damage off on this thing. And yeah, just start getting it even lower and lower because, like I said, I am speed invested on my Zapdos. So that means I will be able to sub up again on its attacks, which is really, really cool. So he's just going to proceed to go for a Body Slam. That is completely fine by me. So my sub's going to fade. He's going to take that toxic damage. One more toxic damage will kill this Altaria. That is excellent. So if he wants to preserve his Altaria, it's at a really low amount of HP and will die to Rocks plus Spikes. So that's super nice. We've wasted 3 overheats on his Rotom. Was it 3 or 4? 3, right? No, because I protected on overheat, I subbed on an overheat. Baton passed. He missed an overheat, so that's 2. I think I've wasted like 6 overheats. If I'm not mistaken, because he did miss one on my Altaria. Then he went for another one. I think he only has like 2 overheats left. If so, that's insane. Like, I can just switch in my Zapdos on the Rotom and do all that. So Altaria is dead. That's huge. So Zapdos is going to kill Altaria with the Toxic. So sorry. I'm going to put Mega Altaria dies to Toxic damage from Zapdos. So far, we are looking really nice. Like, Altaria was something I was really afraid of. And I want to see what he brings in next. I could see the Primarina coming in maybe. If not, the Rotom Heat. Maybe just like Volt Switch. Honestly, I feel like my best play sub on the Rotom. And I'll tell you why. I think my best play sub because in case he tricks, which would be a bad play, but in case he does. So in comes the Rotom. I'm expecting like a T-Ball or something along those lines. A Volt Switch again. So, but like I said, my best play is a sub always in case he goes to trick because this Zapdos is putting in a lot of work versus his team, and the only mon that actually resisted Zapdos' discharge, apart from this Rotom Heat, is the Mega Altaria, and that's gone. Like, Mega Altaria is so big. Like, it was such a huge threat, and it was my main reason that KreselleKey was here. And I really struggled between Magnet Rise or... What was it? Magnet Rise or Defog at my KreselleKey? And I went with Defog. So, let's see. He's going to go for the Volt Switch. I'm really not surprised by that play whatsoever. That play makes a lot of sense. I could have just roosted, but it didn't seem worth it. As this Rotom definitely seems choice specs, guys. We love specs Rotom because that's the thing I was really scared of in prep. But anyway, expecting Terrakion, in all honesty. I really expect Terrakion to come in. I think Terrakion, even though Boogie, that's the Cofagrigus. I'm tempted to just straight up Toxic this thing. Let me calc, actually. Let me calc. Cofagrigus. What can this actually do? I feel like he's not... I'm going to sub again. Cofagrigus can't break my sub, I don't believe. Gonna go for Nightshade. That will break my sub. Okay, cool. So he's got the Nightshade. But I really don't want him to click, like, Toxic. I feel like he's Willow, though. Willow on a Mega Cham team. I feel like that just makes sense. And he's T-Spikes. I'm gonna click Toxic. I feel like Toxic's a good play here. Main reason being now I know he's running Nightshade. And I need this Cofagrigus weakened. So he's just going to go for another Nightshade. He's going to put my Zapper really, really low. But now we're going to start whittling this thing down. And this thing is the only thing that stops my Mega Cham from getting BP'd into him winning. So, and that's me being completely honest here, guys. We're looking really, really strong. The Zapdos is putting a lot of work with the speed in. Honestly. Because the reason I brought this Baton Pass into Zapdos set was because, or this strat, was because it made it hard for Terrakion to revenge kill me. Since, like I said, once I'm at full HP, I take Stone Edges. Like, I can stall out his Stone Edges. And Rock Slide is a bad move, so. Let's have a look at Cofagrigus. Nightshade has how much PP? 24, so we've wasted 2 Nightshades. I need to... Oh no, we've wasted 4 Nightshades, because he used it to break my sub. Okay, so Nightshade is currently at 20. I think the Overheat has like 2 left. Because he used it on my Protect, which is 1. Sub, which is 2. He missed one on my Zapdos, which is 4. And then he used it to break my Zapdos sub, which is 6. So I'm pretty sure it's 2. Volt Switch. I don't even need to put in Volt Switch. I don't think I'm going to end up letting him run out of Volt Switches. So he's going to withdraw. In comes Ewan again, the Rotom. Okay. I'm going to go for a Roost. Don't say, don't you dare DC on me now. Oh, guys. Let's get the sub up. Volt Switch. Yep. But that sub's always my play. I have no reason not to. This is going to get a crit. That's cool. Out goes my sub. I was really tempted to roost there, but I saw nothing out of roosting. Apart from me not using one thingy PP. I'm tempted, in all honesty, to just... to just try and get rocks up. But I don't know. So I feel like getting rocks up would be huge. Now, if Terrakion does come in, and he goes for like SD or something, I don't know whether to go for the Discharge Para, or the Toxic. Sigram. That sounds like a Terrakion name. Nope, that's the Primarina. Okay. So honestly, I feel like Moonblast is his play. But I am gonna sub, and I think I'm gonna sub and see what's going on with this Primarina. Because if he clicks something like Hydro Pump, 1, it can miss, and 2, I can stall that out potentially. But I am just gonna click sub, and then roost. Maybe. Because I do want to scout this Primarina, most definitely. How much does Specs Primarina do to me? Specs Primarina to my Zapdos does like, if he's packing Moonblast, he does 59 to 70%. If he's running Scald, it does like 49 to 58. If he's not Specs, will he be breaking my sub? He goes for his Z move, so that's important. We just burned his Z move. Okay, cool. So Primarina now has no item. kind of want to scout what move he goes for. Because he can potentially not 2-hit KO me. Let's go for a Roost. That's a Moonblast. 184 down to 94. So that did about half-ish. So I feel like I should Roost again. But I would kind of like damage on this Primarina. Only problem is now I'm -1, which really is annoying. But I don't know whether I would want to trade damage for, like, my Zapdos. I mean, my Zapdos has done an incredible amount. It's burned Primarina's Z-moved, it's toxic the Cofagrigus, and it's killed the Mega Altaria. So right now I'm really happy with it. So he's going to Moonblast again. I feel like he is going to pull out a Hydro Pump and, like, KO me. Let me count what health I'm at. I'm at, what, 110? I'm at 55%. I still feel like something like a Hydro Pump's coming. So I'm going to Roost one more time. See if that Hydro Pump is going to come through. Because right now, Moonblast would not KO me. So that's a Scald. Okay, so he's going to go for a Scald. A Burn would not be nice. Okay, cool. Cool. So now I'm at 120 what? 128? I can live any hit from this Primarina, unless it's Ice Beam. Ice Beam, he has to get, like, a max roll. So do I want to get Toxic off, or do I want to get a Discharge off? But I still think that my Clef Key's not that important anymore. Honestly, I think I'm going to go into Clef Key. I think I need a Toxic on this, actually, if I want to go into Clef Key. I'm going to go for Toxic. Okay, we do connect it. Cool. I'm going to see another Scald. Just going to leave my Zapdos pretty low. What can I Roost up on now if I wanted to? Let's have a look. Cofagrigus and Miltank mainly. So I'm going to go for a Roost. Just see how much I can get up at. I feel really bad that I'm substalling. But, like, you know, I'm defending my championship with monkeys, so I need to do as much as I can, really. So I'm going to Roost up. As we are going to see a Moonblast. Let's see how much more this is going to do to me. 157 down to 67. I feel like I should Roost one more time, maybe, and then swap into my Clef Key. I feel like half HP is decent on my Zapdos. Only problem is now I don't really have an Overheat switch in, but since Zapdos can take one at full HP. But other than that, I'm not too fussed. I feel bad that he hasn't gotten a Scald Burn yet. After, well, it's 2 Scalds, so it's not really, or is it 3 Scalds? Anyway, it's not that many Scalds. And I feel like, I don't know. But yeah, this, like, defensive / speedy Zapdos, yo, it's been putting in so much work. So he's actually going to withdraw out into Rotom. I mean, okay. I think I'm going to make the play onto my Palisand. Because I feel like Overheat is never the play here. I want to make that switch in. Okay. And now I can get at rocks. Rocks are going up. Because I believe this is Specs Rotom. Because Specs Rotom makes far too much sense versus me. But like, the thing is, the damage is done. I've already toxicked half of his team. You know, I think he's gonna go into Miltank to get his rocks up. Yeah, this makes sense. I get this play. So I'm gonna set up my rocks though, and I feel like my rocks are a bit more like. He could go for a toxic here though, and that I'm not all about. To be honest, I'm tempted to make an aggressive switch out into Mega Cham. And just start killing things. How much does Scolipede take from Miltank? Oh, it's like almost a guaranteed thing. I want to make the aggressive switch out into Mega Cham. I see no reason not to be perfectly honest. So he's going to set up his rocks. Now I'm just going to fire off a Psycho Cup. I can potentially 2-hit KO the Cofagrigus, since I am adamant, and after the rocks and poison, I can potentially 2-hit KO him. He may just stay in and go for a body slam, which in that case makes me wish I had Drain Punch, which he does stay in. Yikes. So I did overpredict, but that's fine. I'm going to go for Psycho Cut. Goes for counter. Okay, so he's Chopple counter. That's cool. That's really cool. To be honest, that actually crossed my mind. That's actually pretty cool. But now can't I just go back out into Zapdos? To start stalling again? I feel like that's my play. I feel like he would not have lived the high jump kick. Like, I really don't think he would have lived it. Even with all that. Oh, maybe he would have. Yeah, he would have. Okay. Okay. That's fair enough. That really crossed my mind, but I was like, I need to start doing something, because I felt bad for pressure stalling him, but this is exactly why. Because I knew he's a good battler, and he has to take like this. Because I would run something like that, to be perfectly honest. It makes a lot of sense. So he's going to stay in. Go for a body slam. This potentially could not break my sub, so we'll see. He's going to break my sub. That's a high roll unless he's attack invested, so I'm going to go for it again. And if he breaks it again, that kind of tells me that he is attack invested somewhat. Like, it is a kind of, it's a weird roll. But he is getting the rolls. I'm going to go for Roost. He's gonna go Terrakion. Ewan, that's a Rotom. Let me have a look at Terrakion. So he is actually Scarfed. He's Scarfed. I thought it would be Specs. Did not think Scarf. Really thought Specs. That sucks. We've kind of put ourselves really far back. I'm not gonna lie. We've lost our Mega Cham. We've basically lost our Zapdos. Not looking so hot right now, guys. I'm gonna click Toxic. The plan now, guys, is to be in with Simi Sage. Honestly. Get some workups up. Try and beat him with that. I think I do need to defog though, even though Rotom Heat is a huge threat to me. I've only got 2 overheats left, I guess, so... If we want to use one on Palossand right now, then cool. Okay, he's gonna withdraw, obviously. Going to Phoenix the Miltank. I'm going on to KreselleKey and try and get a Spike up. So he's going to Milk Drink. So he's Body Slam, counter Milk Drink. And blah. If I was sub Mega Cham like I wanted to be. So I'm going to set up a Spike. I feel like Overheat will never KO me from that Rotom if we decide to go out into it. Oh, if he's max first attack, it actually will. But I feel like you would never go for it. She's gonna withdraw onto Rotom. That's the Primarina. Didn't I expect that to be the switch in all honesty. Because I'm kind of made to take this thing on. But I'm gonna get a Spike up. I think I'm just gonna start firing off Play Roughs. Because I do actually outspeed. Goes for Scald. I did it so much. I don't know what health I need to be at. Honestly, I feel like my switching to Rotom is Palossand. Like, I've got enough investment to live the 2 overheats. So I feel like I should just switch in Palossand every time. If he wants to waste an overheat, sure. Like, I think he's set his T-Bolt, Thought switch. Blank blank. Also, I feel like I can switch in this KreselleKey on the mill tank, since I think it only has body slam. Anyway, this Primarine is dead upon switching, so that's cool. In comes Boogie. That's like Kofagrigus, yeah. Kofagrigus is in. And I can just keep this thing in. Unless he has Rocky Helmet, but... I'm gonna get an attack drop. Can get the mummy off, which is fine. Are we gonna see Rocky Helmet? No Rocky Helmet is leftovers. Well, that's fine, because Nightshade won't kill me. It will just put me in my berry range, so I'm just gonna play rough some more. And see where we get up to. Right now, like, his whole team's weakened. We're gonna miss the play rough, which is annoying, but he's gonna go for the Nightshade. Which is gonna put me in my berry range. So, that's perfect for me. I'm just gonna recycle again. Well, I'm going to recycle, not again. I'm going to recycle. He's probably just going to go for the Nightshade. No Will-O-Wisp. Okay, cool. To be honest, I don't really think Player Off is doing much in the long run. I feel like going for another spike might be better. Maybe. I should go for another spike. But yeah, now I feel like if I had a good offensive move on my Scolipede, we could have swept this for Scolipede by now, but I do not. Spoiler alert. As he's going to go for a Pain Split, that's not really going to get him much back. And to be honest, the burn might even pop my berry again. How much is the burn going to take me down to? The 54. So I'm just going to spike again. He's going to Nightshade. And that'll put me back into berry range. Well, he's not going to Nightshade. I'm just going to take the... Oh, no, he is going to Nightshade. Because I'm going to let him die to Toxic. We're going to get a third spike up. He's going to Nightshade. That's going to put me in berry range. I'm going to eat it. Get that up. Kofag's gonna die. Down it goes. What's gonna come in? Everything only has 4 potential switches now. Because the Rotom gets... So the Rotom is going to come in. It's going to take the rocks, which is so nice. So nice, so nice, so nice. And I'm just going to make the switch onto Palossand. Only problem is with this, it could potentially lead to Terrakion winning the game. If he does, like... If he is modest or something. So it's going to go for the Overheat. It's going to connect it. That looks modest to me. That's not good. Actually, what I can do is... I'm like 90% sure he only has 1 Overheat left. So what I can do is I can sack my KreselleKey, bring Palossand back in, and then shore up. He's going to fire off another overheat. That should knock me out, which it does. Now, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any left. If I've done this right, I'm pretty sure he has none left. Let's see if we got this right. Is he going to switch? What's he going to do? It's taking a while, so I feel like he doesn't have another one. Anyway, I think his moveset is Volt, T-Ball, Overheat, Trick. And the way he's taking a while, I don't think he has any left. Let's hope so. I'm not out of the woods yet. I mean, like at the moment it's looking good because I have he has Miltank, Terrakion, and now Rotom Heat without overheats potentially. So right now Palossand looks like it can wall the rest of his team, but I'm not 100% sure on this, so I feel like start of the game I played really well. I feel like prep really came into play there. I didn't really play that well. I just got really good prep versus him, and then I feel like mid game I kind of played a bit iffy, so he is going to withdraw. He didn't have any overheats. Oh, and this should die, which is perfect. Down it goes. Klefki picks up a kill on that one. And we're going to shore up and get right back up to full. Well, not full, but, you know, like, we're getting there. So I'm going to shore up. And I feel like he cannot beat this Palossand now, potentially. Jesus. What a game. I mean, I gotta admit, like, even from my part, this game has not been the most exciting. I mean, the mid-game to end-game has been really exciting, but the beginning was a very slow burner. I think it got exciting after the counter Miltank, which I kind of expected, but I just didn't really like. I've never played Goldoa before, so I don't know what to expect. So maybe I kind of, not undermined him, but like, kind of thought he wouldn't expect something like that. But I mean, he was a GBA D-League coach for a reason, guys, and this match is kind of showing why. But at the end of the day, he's facing the reigning IBL champion right here, so he's got to step up his game. I'm joking. But yeah, Goldoa is great, so he's going to go into Phoenix. I feel like this is scrappy. Don't really know. I don't really want to get toxic, that's the thing. I feel like you either click toxic or body slam in this scenario. I'm gonna go hard out into Scolipede. I don't really care. If he clicks, I think he clicks Miltank, in all honesty. I really think he clicks Miltank and tries to 1v1 me. So I'm gonna go on Scolipede and try and get some speed boost up now. He's gonna body slam. That's fine. Wow, it did a lot. That was a crit. Please. Okay, thank goodness. Whew. So I'm going to protect. I'm just going to Miltank. That's a good play. What's my Scolipede at? I'm at 35 HP. 21. So what I can do is I can either go for the double. Or I can go for the BP. That crit really sucks. Like I could won with Simi Sage. How much is my Simi Sage gonna do with Z Gunk Shot to this Miltank? Gonna have to get him decently low. How much is my Struggle Bug doing from a Scolipede? I'm actually jolly. I didn't mean to be jolly, but oh well. So do I go for the double or do I go for the BP? I feel like I win this match anyway. So I feel like going for the double is fine. As I do get it. Oh my god. Yeet. This is going to go for a body slam. That double. Yeet. Dab, dab, dab. Okay. I'm gonna sub. Don't really know how much Terrakion's SD is gonna do to me. To my Simi Sage. Can actually KO me. Oh my god, Simi Sage. So I feel like my play is to actually just straight up a Phantombass out into Simi Sage right now. No, because if he Scarf Terrakion and I get parried. But if he Scarf Terrakion, I would. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to BP. I went to Simi Sage. If he goes for Milk Drink, after the Poison Z Gunk Shot or whatever it's called, should knock him out. It's kind of like but it may knock him out, depending. So he's going to go for that Milk Drink. And if he outspeeds my Simi Sage with his Terrakion, then we know he's Scarfed. Like, if he gets a Body Slam power, by the way. So I'm just going to go for an Acid Downpour. Or do I need to go for a Workup? How much do I do to Terrakion? Well, I'll be an Overgrow, won't I? How much is Miltank going to do to me? With a Body Slam. Okay, I think I actually need to go for a Workup. Let's go for a Workup. If I was Superpower, be a different story. But I'm not. Let's go for the Workup. He's going to go for the Body Slam. No power, please. Wow, he got a crit. So that put me in Overgrow anyway. Okay. So here I can just +1 knockoff. I need to count this. Versus bold. Non-item. You know what? I'm not even going to risk it. I'm going to reveal my Acid Downpour. So that's the Acid Downpour. I'm just going to say GG to him. Unless he's Quick Attack. Oh, wait. We can't say GG unless he's Quick Attack. So I'm going to click the Acid Downpour. Down goes the Miltank. People doubted my monkeys. I doubted my monkeys at times. But look at this. Look at Simi Sage. Look at Simi Paw last week. People are shook all over the planet. They don't know what to do. They are like, whoa, this guy is 9-0 with Simi Paw, Simi Sage, and Simi Sage. Now, Simi Se, whatever the hell it's called. Anyway. Oh, he has this. Whoa. I completely forgot he had this. I feel like my +1 knockoff should KO it. Whoa. Simi Sage? Simi Sage! Bolt Switch. Will that even KO me? It did. I feel like that was a roll. That's annoying. I don't know how much HP he had in that, but that was definitely a roll. Like with the what's it called? The thing. The knockoff. That's so annoying. Anyway. I'm gonna go into Palo Sand. I feel like he's gonna be like Natural Gift Grass and just like destroy me right now. I feel like I should like try and burn that. But at the same time, if he goes to SD, do I lose? Terrakion versus Palo Sand. +2. +2 level 50. Earthquake. I'll be at 112. 112. I feel like he would run something like Natural Gift Grass Terrakion. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I should scout for it. Would I live it? I feel like I would not. Natural Gift with Natural Gift Pokemon. Let's say he's got like Lychee Berry. Like, I've been using what's it called for a while, Quagsire, so I've been running into Natural Gift like every other time. So I feel like my play is either Shore Up or no, I'm just gonna go for an Earth Power. Goes for Sword Stance, okay. This Earth Power I think should knock him out. Yikes. Let's hope. He's Shooker. Okay, so that means he's not a Natural Gift. So that means he can only win with a crit. This means he can only win if he gets a crit and he has Quick Attack. So that means he either doesn't have Earthquake, so he has Earthquake. So that means he doesn't have a Stone. If he has Quick Attack, he doesn't have Stone Edge or Close Combat. Because Palson's gonna live. Yeet. Gonna knock him out with the Earth Power, and that is game. I'm so sad. Simise could have picked up a kill. He could have picked up 3 kills, guys. But annoys me. Really frustrates me that Simisage could not pick up. Like, he couldn't get a roll. I could have gone for Gunk Shot, but I think I could have lost if I went for Gunk Shot. JK, I couldn't, but anyway. We are going to pick up the win versus GoldoaDragon, and I was so scared for this match, guys. So scared. Also, I kind of went a bit cocky, and I said I would be 9-0, I'm 8-0, but you can tell I'm so excited. I can't believe we won. Cheap tactics. Sure. But that's the only way I could get around Rotom Heat, guys. Like, if you look at my draft versus Spec/Scarf Rotom Heat, you'll know why I did this. My answer to it is Druddigon, and Druddigon is not an answer. Whew. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Mega Medicham failed, but that's my fault because I should have thought about. Well, I did think about it. I just, like I said, I don't know how Goldoa plays or anything. So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna upload this right now. Thank you all for watching. This has been DarudeLeafStorm, and see you all later. GG's Goldoa. Bye, guys.